In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a high converting lead magnet in 15 minutes, even if you have zero marketing experience. This includes finding an idea, writing the content, creating a cover, and even building an opt-in page. The truth is, building an email list is still one of the most profitable things you can do online. But most people, they tend to overthink it and they procrastinate when it comes to creating and launching a lead magnet. So no worries, I'm going to show you how it's done. So let's jump right into the training. So the first thing you want to do is go to GPT Design, okay? Create a new campaign. So a new campaign is going to ask you for a campaign name, a brand name. So this is the name of your product, a product or service description. So, if you sell services, just write a couple lines about, what your service is. Or if you sell products, just write a few lines about what your products are. This goes as the system prompt in ChatGPT. So it's useful to put good information there because it's going to be used by the AI to create your content. Niche, what is your niche? The audience. Then in the style, you have a bunch of writing styles, different tones, and you can choose your language. All right. So this is what I did for this campaign here. If I go to edit, I can see the campaign is for a yoga studio called Yogi Studio, which is a yoga studio for busy women. And here are my parameters. So pretty straightforward. Next step is going to be to select what you want to create. So in this case, we're going to do a lead magnet. So this is already selected here. And then scroll down. And I'm going to click refresh here. So in your case, you might have to click generate first if you don't have anything, but I already had some text. So if I go to my gallery and then go to GPT Design here, I had a couple of them actually. I had yoga at your desk, simple stretches. So this one is good. Okay, so let's copy this. All right, so now I have the content for my ebook. So next, let's go into flat design and we can generate some illustrations. Okay, so I'll just type yoga studio. I'm going to generate a 16 by 9 image. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're generating an image which is going to serve as the main illustration in our Google Doc. So I'm going to open Google Docs here in a new window while this is loading. Okay, and I'm going to paste my content here. All right, so yeah, this one is great. So I'm just going to go for this image. So I'm going to save it first, then go to my gallery here. And I'm going to upscale that image so that it's high resolution enough. All right, so that should do it for the imagery. So now I'm going to go to this document here. So I'm going to paste the title. And then I'm going to paste, insert an image from computer. I'm going to paste the first image here. And then I'm going to do some formatting. Again, obviously you want to make sure the content is good and read through the content and maybe, add your own spin to it. So it's never a good idea to just use ChatGPT text as is. You always want to, put a bit of work. But yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. Nowadays, creating lead magnets is incredibly easy. So let's move to the next step. So we're going to create a cover for this ebook. And so for this, we're going to go to user.com. So we're going to select a product cover for the format. And so we're going to upload the image we generated in flat design. Next, we're going to add a shape here. I'm gonna use a color which is close to my brand color. So let's say kind of color here, add a bit of transparency, and then I'm gonna get that title, create a heading, I'll change the text color, and change the font. So yeah, that's pretty much my cover. What I could do if I have one, I have a logo here. I could add a logo for my brand, just to make it more official. All right, cool. So that does the job. So now I'm happy with my cover. I'm just going to download it. And that's my cover. So the cover is going to be useful for the landing page, as you will see in a second. The cover is also useful for doing promotions for this ebook. So if you want to promote it on social media, or if you want to promote it on via email marketing, then what you can do is use Logsign to turn this cover into some kind of photorealistic mockup. So to do this, just go to Logsign, upload your image, then go to the stationery section. You can browse through, and obviously we're looking at vertical images here. So just make sure it's a vertical design. If it's horizontal like this one, you see it's going to stretch out. All right, I'm going to stick to this one. So then once you're happy with it, just click on download, and I can call it cover mockup. Okay, so then I have it saved on my desktop, and I can easily use it to promote this ebook. I can post about it on social media. I can integrate this image to an email if I send some email to my community. And yeah, it's just a great way to visualize and to represent your ebook is to run it through Logsign and generate a mockup like this. All right. I'm going to start by showing you the concept, the layout, because obviously depending on which landing page builder you use, the actual steps to generate the landing page will be different. But the principles will be the same. And this is the layout that we are trying to achieve. And I'm going to show you a real example in a second of this layout. So what you have is first at the top, you have an announcement bar. And this is where we put some high-level benefits about what our lead magnet offers. Next, we have a catchy pre-headline. So this is usually get this free book, this free report, get this free training or free training for you, something with the word free in it. Next, we have the catchy title. So this is where we'll use the title of our ebook. Next, we have some scarcity or urgency that we can put right below. Then we have the input field. Then we have a call to action button. So to sign up. Next, we have a privacy or secure statement. And then we have a testimonial. So ideally, obviously, if you don't have any testimonials, then just skip this part. But if you do have one, just put that one testimonial here. This will really help in making the page more appealing. And finally, you have your footer with your kind of legal elements, so terms of service, privacy, and a contact us button so that people can get in touch with you, if anything. And I think this is if you're doing ads, most ad platforms, I think would require that you provide a way to contact you and a terms of service and a privacy policy. So just put this there. So let's see the thank you page. It's pretty much the same here. We just replaced the other button with a download button. Okay, so that's the high-level concept of an opt-in page that works pretty well. Let's see how it looks. So how it looks practically speaking. So here you have again the announcement bar, the pre-headline, the headline, the scarcity or urgency. So here we have 3 for limited time. The input field, the button, the testimonial, and the security kind of privacy. And then here you have the legal terms, legal aspects. And on the left, you have your cover image. And so, yeah, this layout works great for, because of this kind of, the way it's organized, works great on desktop, and on mobile, you would have the cover image first, and then this input field, input area here. Okay. So how did we do it? So we used Kick Pages to do this. So Kick Pages is it's a landing page builder, but again, you can achieve this in pretty much any landing page builder, whether it's Builderall, Elementor, Divi, GrooveFunnels. Darren says Elementor. Elementor is pretty good, and I've seen they've done a lot of big updates this year, so that would work fine as well. So again, this is a section at the top with a colored background. This is some text. So a big trend this year in copywriting is the use of emojis. So you can see here, I'm using an emoji here. I'm using an emoji for this button. I'm using another emoji for this green dot here. So if you can, I recommend you incorporate them. I think they make pages look great. They make pages look a bit more interesting. And, according to experts like the guys at conversionwise.com, they do lift up conversions, although I haven't tested it myself. You can get emojis from emojipedia.org. This is a great website, very useful. I use it all the time to get emojis. So you can just copy whatever emoji you have here, and then go back to your design and just paste it here. So that's pretty much the idea. So you have 2 columns here. One is the image on the right. So let's actually update with our current image. All right, so you have the image here on the left, and on the right you have a little bit of text. And yeah, then you connect it to your autoresponder. So yeah, that's the landing page. And next we have the thank you page. This is when people have put their email. So depending if you use single opt-in or double opt-in, depending on where you are based in the world, either you give them access to this page directly, or you say something, check your email for access. Usually the 2 ways you'll do this. Then you have your download button, and it's essentially the same page. So yeah, that's the idea. That's how you can create a lead magnet pretty fast, including the opt-in page and thank you page, the content, some imagery to make it look good, and and a cover. In very little time. Like these days, creating this type of content is very easy. It used to be a pain to find ideas to create the content, to create the imagery, and so on. And now it's just became very easy.